Good morning, welcome to
Family Math number 24.
Yay, FamilyMath24. So we did a really fun thing a little while ago. We made a planet system in our house. There's the sun over there, and then you can see Mercury, Venus, here's the Earth, and then Mars, and then there's some asteroids, and Jupiter, and then Saturn's kind of hiding behind there, and you can see all the way, a long way away, are Neptune, and is that Pluto way back over there?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So, but this is just hanging in our living room, and we thought it would be fun to talk about what if we tried to actually make this the same dimensions as the real solar system. So let me fold down here, and I'm just going to take Earth off the wall for a minute. Oh, I can't. Hold on one second. Okay, sorry about that. I didn't realize how tightly they were tied up there, but we got something that we're using for the Earth, and it's a 2-inch diameter ball. And our sun we're using, which I'm not going to bring down because it's too big to get in the screen, is a 10-inch diameter ball. Okay, so that's what we're using for our system, but that's not really accurate. Do you know why? Does anybody know how big the Earth actually is? The Earth is not actually a 2-inch diameter ball.
No.
Do you know how big it is? You want to take a guess how big the Earth is?
Like the circumference of the Earth?
No, how big it is and the diameter. How big it is all the way. If like you could drill the hole all the way through the Earth to the other side, how long would that hole be?
Like 25,000 miles?
Well, that's how far it is around. You want to take a guess? How long do you think it is right across the middle of the Earth?
Right across the middle of the Earth?
Yeah. Just guess.
Maybe 1,000 miles?
Okay. It's a little bigger than that, and it's a little less than 24,000 miles. It's 8,000 miles. Do you know how much bigger the sun is than the Earth? Anyone?
The volume?
No. How much bigger the sun's diameter is?
No.
Okay. The sun is about 110 times bigger. Okay. Whoa. Okay, so if we used a 2-inch diameter ball for the Earth, now we were using a 10-inch diameter ball for the sun, but that's not the right ratio. The sun should be 110 times bigger. How much bigger is that? If we use a 2-inch diameter ball for the Earth, how big of a ball should we use for the sun?
We should use a 220.
If the Earth
They didn't sell styrofoam balls that big.
is 2 inches, the sun should be 220 inches, which is about 18 feet. Okay?
They don't have
That's
balls.
it. That's like as tall as our house. So if we're using this for the Earth, the sun would be almost as big as our house. Can you believe that? Whoa. Where would we put a styrofoam ball that was as big as our house? I don't think we could put it in the house.
I don't think they sell those.
Probably not. I don't know. It'd be scary. Imagine if you saw one rolling at you. Rah!
Maybe you could make them.
Okay, and then the Earth is actually, do you know how far away the Earth is from the sun?
93 million miles?
93 million miles. That is about 12,000 times the size of the Earth. So if we were using an Earth that's 2 inches, it should be about 2,000 feet away.
Ah!
Okay, do you know how far 2,000 feet is?
It's almost like half a mile.
Yeah, it's a little bit less than half a mile. So if we were going to make our solar system that we have in our living room to scale with an Earth that was this big, it would have to be almost half a mile away from the house. Isn't that amazing? That's how far away it is. So we can't make that in our living room. Now, just for fun, What if we used a 10-inch diameter sun to make a smaller sun, so that we actually have a 10-inch diameter sun, right?
Yeah.
Now we have a 10-inch diameter sun. You know how big the Earth would be in comparison?
How?
You know how big it would be? How would you guess it would be? It needs to be much smaller than this. Can you guess how much smaller?
How much smaller than 2 inches?
Yeah, how much smaller? Here I brought a Lego head and a lentil. Which one do you think, if we're using our 10-inch diameter ball for the sun, like we are using in our real pretend system in our house, which one of these do you think would be the right thing to represent the Earth? A Lego head or a lentil?
Lego head.
What do you think?
Lentil.
Lentil. A lentil is right. This is how big the Earth would be. About 1/4 of a centimeter. That's how tiny the Earth is in comparison to our 10-inch diameter ball sun. So, it would be the size of a lentil, and you know how far away it would be? 100 feet. So that's over by, that means if the sun is right there, this lentil would be sitting over by where our rope swing is, about 100 feet away.
Whoa.
Whoa. So that's even still, we can't make, with the sun, with this 10-inch diameter ball that we're using for the sun, we couldn't even put it inside of our house.
Whoa.
If we're going to make the solar, if we wanted to just make the Earth. So we have to make the sun even smaller. So let's use our 2-inch diameter ball for the sun. Zoom out. Okay. Let's use our 2-inch diameter ball for the sun. Okay. So we're going to try to fit the solar system inside of our house, and if we use the sun as a 2-inch diameter ball, do you know how big the Earth would be?
How big?
1/2 millimeter. Half a millimeter. Do you know what something that's as big as 1/2 millimeter?
No.
A small grain of salt. So if you poured some salt out and you were looking at the little individual pieces of salt and you said, oh, that one's kind of big, that one's kind of big, oh, that's a pretty small grain of salt, that's how big the Earth would be. If we were going to make the sun this size, the Earth would be the size of a grain of salt, and it would be about 18 feet away. So basically, all the way on the other side of the living room. Isn't that amazing how small the Earth is compared to the sun, and how far away it is?
Yeah.
So can you imagine trying to see, even if we were trying to make this inside of our living room and we made the sun this big, do you think you could see a grain of salt that was all the way on the other side of the living room? Mm-hmm. A grain of salt? No. And you know what? That's why they're having a hard time finding all these exoplanets on other stars, because they're so small compared to the stars. And they're so far away. So trying to see a grain of salt on the other side of the living room is hard, but can you imagine trying to see a planet on a star that's like 10 light years away? Whoa. 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 So can you believe that? All right. So is our solar system pretty cool that we made?
Yeah.
But is it accurate to the right scale?
No.
No. And you know why? If we use this for our Earth, which we are using for the Earth, it would have to be 2,000 feet away. That wouldn't even be in our living room anymore. I don't think anybody has a living room that's 2,000 feet long. Okay, cool. Good job, guys.